Oh,
I want to see their degrees. I want to see their degrees, and I would like to see their prescriptions. Let's
I
also
see.
see that. Let's check out the SSRIs hopping on there. Sorry.
He never lived as a North Korean citizen, and then criticizes escapees as like a betrayed,
That's right.
yeah, and then traitor. I was saying that, you know, no one betrayed North Korea. The real person who betrayed the people was the Kim family.
Absolutely.
You know, for 7 decades, Kim family, you know, promised they will provide rice and meat soup on the people's food table. That one promise never fulfilled for 7 decades. Now, how come, you know, people betrayed the regime? I mean, I would say the regime, the leaders betrayed its own citizens. So, you know, I was like, yet think about it. He's, you know, trolling on social media, on the internet. The country never allows internet and social media. And why don't, you know, if he thinks that country is great country, and then why he goes, you know, North Korea to live there?
Yeah. Hyun, number one, don't take the comments seriously. Let's just start there. Number two, fuck the people who are saying anything negative. They don't know anything. Number three, I have no doubt many of them come from a North Korean bot farm. All right. So they're not, you know, they're a disinformation country. They're gonna obviously spread disinformation about the people that pose the most threat to their ability to control everyone. So I fully understand why you take that personally, and it's tough for me to say I wouldn't read it. But
Surprisingly, in United States, there's a sympathizer of North Korean regime.
Who?
In California, like many Korean Americans,
Oh God.
even like some American people, they have a sympathizers, and then they criticize.
Sympathizers.
Yeah,
With Kim.
With Kim family. So like that, their argument is this: North Korean people suffered from poverty and the suffering because of the United States.
Oh,
because the
God.
United States
All right.
sanctioned them. Because the United
my
States
God.
initiated the war, the Korean War. Like
That is what's the Chamath line? That is below my line or whatever. That's an IQ test. All right.
Yeah.
If people are saying that, I think their IQ is just a little bit low for the conversation, and we'll end it right there. I mean, come on, man. Sympathizing, that's crazy. I'm not saying the U.S. is perfect. I'm not saying we do perfect things around the world. Trust me, we talk about some of the things on the show that we don't do that's great. But, like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
I cannot agree with you more, but those people surprisingly graduate Harvard, Georgetown Law.
I want to see their degrees. I want to see their degrees, and I would like to see their prescriptions. Let's also see that. Let's check out the SSRIs hopping on there. Sorry. Well, listen, John, we've been talking for well over 5 hours at this point. Your story is absolutely incredible. There's one other thing I want to ask you before we go, and then I'll finally let you out of here. Thanks for being here for so long. But, you know, we talked earlier about the physical life in episode 1, about the physical life and the political life. And that's really the only way that people have an understanding of what exists beyond the physical part of this world. And there's no religion in North Korea. But now that you've been here for a decade, have you thought more about what there is beyond what we have on this earth and what that might be like? Or is that something you still haven't really gotten to?
I mean, the spiritually or
Yeah, spiritually, I don't care what your beliefs are or aren't. I'm just curious if that's something that now, in the freedom of being able to examine these things, you've thought about and have had a new consideration on the meaning of your life.
So my focus is more like in how we can liberate this country, how we can adapt a new system into country. So from that perspective, I thought about, the main things we need to establish first, like, the freedom of religion. That's core part. And then people need religion to, create a community and then establish this, belief system in the society. And the other thing is the rule of law. In North Korea, law is not governed. There's no law above. The Kim Jong-un and Kim families is above law. So
they set the law.
Yeah, they set the law. We never discuss the law when it comes to punishment or when it comes to government ruling. So, I mean, I don't even know the term like lawyer. We don't have lawyer in North Korea.
There's no
No,
there's no real courts effectively,
no,
right?
there was a court and the prosecutor, but I never heard the lawyer.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Meaning it's like a fake
it's
court.
a fake. Yeah, they just the government decide, regime decide. So like that. So I thought like, because of absence of rule of law and the freedom of religion, that two, things must be incorporated in new system so that people, rely on more laws and in religion to exercise their freedom more. And then now I'm still learning. I'm not a religious person. I've been to church several times, but I'm still not getting to that. But I'm trying to learning. Yeah.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, do things at your own speed. It's an amazing story, and all my love to your family as well for what they've been through. And I think you did an incredible job representing it today. But everybody can check out your story, obviously, here. Where else would you like them to go? Are there some links we can put down there to the organizations you work with that would be helpful?
Yeah, sure. Absolutely. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to this podcast. I really enjoyed. And before I come to your studio today, I also, research it. And I think it's really fun,
Thank you.
podcast. And, remember the audience, we, make a great recommendation for, peace building, Michael Jordan and also... So I think this podcast could be, phenomenal podcast for not just, getting knowledge, but also, meaningful contribution to the community. And then one thing I want to promote is my YouTube channel.
Link in description below.
Yes, and then I also make myself as the Mr. North Korea. My YouTube channel is not Mr. North Korea, but I got the idea, on Instagram and the TikTok. I frame myself as a Mr. North Korea. So
I got to add you on Instagram. We'll put that link down below too.
Sure. And
Excellent.
then I mentioned during our podcast the program called the North Korean Young Leaders Assembly, and we are doing programs. So hopefully people who are interested, and then please support these young leaders. So yeah, that's
excellent. Steve, can we just make a note? We'll have a link to this, a link to the Instagram, and a link to YouTube down below, and Alessi will get on that. But Hyun, thank you so much, man. This was awesome.
Thank you. That's great.
All right. Everybody else, you know what it is. Give it a thought. Get back to me. Peace. Thank you guys for checking out this clip. If you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button on this video. It is a huge, huge help. And if you'd like to check out this clip's full podcast episode, that link is in the description below or right here. And finally, you can follow me on Instagram and X by using the links in my description below.